2, 1. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy October. Spooky month is upon us. Can you feel it in the air? Let me get this shared around. I think everything is up and running. I think. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. A lot of messages and chats. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, so yeah, a few tests to run. Alan, good morning, brother. How are we doing today? And happy October. Finally spooky season. Good morning, good morning. So I got this coffee. It's IHOP coffee, and it's supposed to be chocolate chip pancake. And it's not. Not even at all. Not even a little bit. Taste what happens after chocolate chip pancake. Not that bad, but it is very disappointing. So, a few things. Get my Folgers. You know what? I might just have to. I do like the flavors and stuff of all these others. I like trying new flavors and stuff, but I might just have to go back to Folgers myself. Maybe it'd be better with some cream and sugar. I think a lot of these flavored coffees are for people who drink it with cream and sugar. I'm not that kind of guy. New England Blueberry Cobbler is awesome. I tried that. It was pretty good, yeah. But it almost seemed a little too nutty for me. I got some, what are they? Some of those little K-Cups that are, Green Mountain makes them. And they are like a sweet sugar maple, and they are delicious. Again, probably more made for people who use creamer and sugar and stuff, but respectable. It's a good flavor. So I finished up another room in the church, getting that electrified. It's the ticket area and catering area, because we're going to be having another wedding there sometime in the next couple weeks. So there's that. And then I also have a little staircase to build for that wedding. Another removable staircase, and then that's done. Awesome, right? Eileen! It's about time you've come back. We've missed you. So yeah, I got the catering area all finished and energized. I added another outlet in there than I was anticipating, just because, it's always better to have one more outlet than one too few. So I got that in there. And I got one line ran from the basement up to the choir loft, so that we can start thinking and talking about how that whole thing is going to get in there, and how everything's going to fit and finish in there. Eileen, the new place is all unpacked, waiting for Cade to come over for brunch and a fun afternoon of football and spicy fun. Rawr. Awesome. That actually is almost the perfect segue into my next a test run that I have to do. New lease on life. Good. I'm happy for you. That's actually kind of the next, the perfect segue into what I'm going to be testing. Oh, don't worry. I have a few of those made, and I'm going to be making a few. This is for a community member, and he was at the church the other day, and he was complaining that he can't get good cuts. Now, he uses a strap cutter, a Tandy strap cutter, which he makes floggers out of these things. And he does, a lot of different materials. But he uses the strap cutter, and he's not getting good, clean cuts. You can place all the custom orders your heart desires, or other parts of you desire, and I will be happy to fulfill them. However, so he's not getting good, clean cuts with these. So I told him, listen, why don't you give it to me? I'll run a few tests on it and see what I come up with. And I kind of think I know where the issues are, but I'm also going to run this. I'm going to throw this in Dave and see what Dave thinks of it. And since I got the disconnect where my everything would shut off while I was talking, I'd say this would be a great time to do this. Now, he makes floggers out of this stuff as well as other things, but he's not getting good, clean lines. So I think the first thing to do would be to cut off a strip of this, because this is a big, long gaming mat, Avengers themed, apparently. So I'm going to cut off the top strip of this. I'm going to open up my program first, cut off a top strip, and then I will do a test burn on either side just to see what it looks like. And after that, if I can get it, if I can make it look good, see what the test thing is. Then I will run a few additional cuts and figure some other stuff out. But the first thing is to do those test cuts, get Dave fired up. And there's a thing in the laser program I have, Lightburn, where you can do test grids. I should have been doing that all along. I've been doing a lot of poke and hope with a lot of things, and it ran into some poor results, but be that as it may. Alan, this is the next item that I'll be looking into making Gave to research the assembly of floggers. Well, there you go. I love my friends. Y'all are as fucked up as I am, and it's great. So, Dave is on, and cleaned off. And Alan, and have to make a new vampire paddle bat as well. And Eileen, having someone in my life that now enjoys this side of me is amazing. It really is. That is a life-changing thing. So, little man last night, I woke up to get stuff out of the way here. Way to go, Eileen, right? Let's see, move that. Let's take this. I believe this is a fresh side. Always try and start with a fresh blade if you have the availability for it. And remember, kids, always strop your blades, even if they're brand new. You get hurt way more on dull blades. Eileen, it's truly a new chapter. I mean, 40 is coming up soon, and I'm just coming into this new me, and I'm loving it. Good. So, let's see how big this thing needs to be. That should probably be the first. Material test. Yeah, let's just do a 10 by 10. You'll do 2 passes. Okay, this is beautiful. Start right down there at the origin. So they're all going to be 5 millimeters. There's going to be 10, so 50 millimeters. What's that? What is 50 millimeters? So let's go 100 millimeters. Millimeters to inches. So 4 inches roughly. So, 5. I don't know how it's not getting good straight cuts. Because that ran through perfect. No pressure on that at all. I will need to reset the height though. Okay. And this is a test on the Min to COM 9. Okay. Laser tools, material test. We're just going to do the basic. That's 7 minutes. Okay, so let's let that run in the background. See, I tend to get cut more often on a fresh blade, fresh brand new blade. Really? Huh. It's always when I have something that's dull that is that I get cut on. Mostly because, well, I put too much force behind it. And luckily, I'm starting to find all of my missing pieces. I do have a job, though, that requires me to find something that I've definitely lost. Another community member, I made a bunch of badge holders for. And they ordered 3 new ones, and I cannot find the template. And that's a problem. I need to check the old computer. Might be in there. But yeah. And Dave definitely needs a new enclosure, just because, well, yeah. Let's see. I just realized what shirt you have on. Not bad for a prototype, right? I mean, yeah, things are a little misaligned, but I think you did a pretty good job. Now that I have this wonderful Cricut here, I'm going to be doing a lot of work with that. I also have test cuts to run on this once I can afford a new blade. Because my idea for the Cricut here Well, I have two. One was to cut boxes, which I can do on Dave just as well, just as easily. But with the Cricut, I can do creases instead of just straight cuts, or perforations, or half cuts, or whatever. And I wanted one specifically to do pipes, like tobacco pipes and stuff. I'm kind of thinking this winter, I'm going to at least partially shut down commissions and just work on getting a ridiculous backlog of stock. Because I haven't made any pipes in a long time. I haven't done really any cutting boards. No, I don't have any stock. And I also need more kilts. Because, you know, rocking one is great, but it gets dirty, and then we don't have a laundry here at this new place yet. Need to buy that. So, yeah, just one thing after another. But we're getting there. We are getting there. I promise. Come on, Dave, hurry up. Before I check if there's fire. It does stink, though. Same boat, planning on building up my stock now. Yeah. It's just a matter of getting a lot of stuff. Because I also want to, go to craft fairs and stuff, but I can't do that when I only have like 5 of each item. I mean, you can, but come on. And now that I'm in stores, all the back stock I did have and worked on building is all in the stores. So Dave really needs a new house. Too much smoke getting out of this one. I know you can't see it, but I can smell it, and it's nasty. Alan sent a photo. Ooh, more pieces. Awesome. And I'm taking a break from everything for a time being, unless I get a case-by-case order. Like I did a mirror seating chart, mirror seating chart for a wedding last week. Well, that's good. It just... I've been running so hard and fast on getting all these custom orders that I let everything else kind of lag back. And now that I have this new apartment, I'm definitely going to sit down and do my LLC paperwork so I can get that done. Come on, Dave, 40 seconds. Man, it really smells like something's burning. It's all about, okay, he's done. Okay, so here's what we got on this. Now, it's kind of not much. It's kind of hard to see. But that's one test. I also have to realize this is just a 5-watt laser. I do want to do another test. Inches per minute. On this side. But I want to do it 10 inches per minute. Up to, no, let's do 2 with a max of 20. Do that. So this one will take longer. But I'll get a better result, I think. Yeah, 27 minutes. So this will be the last test of this. But this is just going through the face material here. Which that's okay. Man, this stinks. Ugh. Ken just started looking at doing some craft shows since I think I have enough stock now. Yes. There's actually one thing I do have that I make on a regular basis, or used to, that did very well. They're little kids' rings. And I just take some, oh, my thing's over there. I just take some wire, and I have a straight, and I make a bunch of S-bends in it, and then another straight. Twist that around and super glue it into a little glass bead. And the point of the S curves is to make it the size adjustable for kids. And I actually made a lot of money in high school selling them for 50 cents a piece. I actually made a lot of money. I had teachers ordering from me, from not just my school, but from various schools. I had them ordering for me. So that might be something you want to look into doing, because that's really easy. It's just two different pairs of pliers. You got the round nose pliers and the straight pliers, just to kind of, and the materials are stupid cheap. I'm thinking about actually making a jig so I can crimp everything all at once. But yeah, definitely. Ken, I second what Eileen said. Your stuff has been coming out very nicely. You should be very proud of some of the work you've been doing. It's been phenomenal to see. Wow, that really stinks. Ugh. Two passes. How do I change the pass settings? I guess I don't. I really should have been doing this all along with my stuff. Oh well. Alan, need to use all these up. Yeah, you definitely do need to use all those up. I have a few ideas for some some leather paddles that I'm going to be doing. I have a few interesting like leaf shapes and stuff that I think will be fun. You know, have them fully engraved on the laser, and you know, take something kind of heavier, like 6 ounce or 8 ounce, and get that cut and engraved and really pretty on the laser, and then take both of those sides and glue them together so it's a nice double-sided. You know, put a nice little stitch line around the outside. I think it'll look good. I think, oh, that's bad. That's really bad. I was thinking about calling it the Evil Dead, because if you've ever seen that movie, you should know exactly what tree scene I'm talking about. It says it's 88% done, but there's still 20 minutes left. That doesn't sound wholesome. And I really don't think 5-watt lasers were meant for cutting out neoprene. Ken sent a new pic. These are my latest necklaces, but I need more cords to complete them. Ooh, those look kind of funky. Look at those. Those look pretty funky. I like those. Is that with the chameleon powder? That's cool. And Alan, have a few planned out taking the shape of comic book bubbles. That's hilarious. Wham! Pow! That's great. That's really great. So, I gotta look at Dave. Water effect with chameleon. I thought so. Those do look really funky, really cool. You can definitely sell those guys. Whew. That smell. Ugh. But yeah, I think I need to make a lot more stock on things. So I'll be doing that. I think I'll be primarily focusing on doing stock this winter. I also want to get a bunch of knives that are like laser cut or water jet cut knife blanks, and then start doing things like that out of that. Ooh. And I think I'm going to make just a couple exhibition pieces. Not exhibition pieces, I guess. I don't know how. Just pretty stuff for my own enjoyment. That will be for sale this winter. Just because there's a lot that can get done that I haven't been doing because I haven't had the commission sales for them. And I realize that if I don't do certain things, people won't know I can do them. So I need to do a few things just for my own shits and giggles, put a really good price tag on them, and then just have that out in the world. Yeah, I really should have been doing material testing this entire time. Test swatches. Oh well. You live and learn. Let's see. Ken also made some Christmas trees this weekend. Also sent them back. Ooh, I want to see them. I want to see them too. Ooh! Those are super cute. Good job. Now, how big are the base? Like, how big of a base do those have? Because it almost looks as if you should get a plug the same size as a you should make a plug out of some sort of plastic or something the same size as a one of those electric tea lights, and pop that in there so that people can light it, because the way those look, they would be stunning if they were lit up. Especially with all the glitter and stuff you have in them. Just the way the light is catching them now. They look fantastic. especially some of the color change and variation you have in them, especially like, yeah, these are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Any fire? No fire. Oh, yeah, we had a fire. We had fire! 3.5 inches tall, and base is 1.5 inches. So cool. Yeah, definitely cool. Let's just do a quick little look here. Mini tea lights. Ooh, submersible. They have submersible ones. 120 hours they last. It's not bad. That's three. That's a solid week. What's the size on these? Those are way too big. These ones are 140 hours. Diameter of 1.5. Too big. 1.6, no. Micro tea lights, maybe? Yeah, these are the right size. So these ones are 0.6 inches tall by 0.55 inches. But these ones are red. You can get different colors. Warm white, blue, green, multicolor. Ooh, you can even get multicolor ones that just flash. And it looks like you can cast these straight into your thing. So this is the XT Huge 50-piece mini round flash LED ball lamp balloon light. So, and it looks like you can cast them in upside down, and then there's a pull tab. Now you have to try to make sure that's actually a thing. How are we doing here, buddy? 10 minutes left. Any more fires? Oh, that's smoke. Whew. Ah. So no more fires. But it looks like 2 inches per minute at 100% power is not the way to go. And I'll still be doing, some more test cuts on this after this ends, because we're only going to have a couple minutes after this test ends to talk about it. Oof. I did put lights in one, sent that to you since you brought it up. All right, let's check this one out. Whoa! Look at that. That looks awesome. That's great. Why am I getting so many damn... Okay, so I do have a funny story for you while we're waiting for things to finish here. I also need to start doing Christmas ornaments and stuff. See, Ken, you do some beautiful work. People love it. So little man had I think he's going through a growth spurt, and he's been waking up around 2-3 o'clock in the morning every day. Well, so I wake up this morning and go to make the coffee, because especially for coffee with Night, you need coffee or tea or some warm beverage. So go in the kitchen, I start doing my thing. I'm still a little groggy. The fridge is open. The crisper drawer is fully extended and had clearly been rifled through. So somebody got up for a late night snack and ate a whole box of strawberries. Now, to his credit, he threw the packaging away once it was empty, and I have to laud him for that. However, shut the damn fridge when you're done. He's been an absolute trip this week. In the best way possible. But yeah, the lights do look good in them. Now, what's interesting is this is only a 5-watt laser. It does a lot. So I can only imagine if I got myself a 10 or 20-watt light laser, the stuff I'd be able to do and speed at which I'd be able to do it. There's also, coming up, I have a few specialty items I'm going to be working on. And I'm not sure how to tease it without giving it away. And I think I'm going to be showing and talking through the whole process on Patreon. And I'm only going to give minor updates on here and on my Facebook. But I do have a few products coming out soon, designed specifically for craftsmen and makers, that I think will be highly advantageous. Three minutes. We get to see how badly this has come out. But yeah, I think I'm going to do a full thing through Patreon for the duration of the product until launch. Because I have a few things here that I think will be to explain it to everyone will be best done in a video at the end. But the main teaser of what I'm going to be doing is my apron is starting to go bad. It's starting to get a lot of holes and cuts and rips in it. And I think the best thing to do would be to do whatever. Redo things and tweak things a little bit. Alright, Ken, got to run. Behind in getting ready for work. I didn't win the Powerball, so another week in hell. Have a good eat. Have a good eat week, y'all. Great week. Well, we'll try, and I'll try and have a few good eats just in case. Safe travels. Like Alan said, safe travels. Hope your week goes well. We'll see you on the other side. Jill, good morning. How are we doing today? Haven't seen your face around here in a while. And from your cryptic, semi-cryptic messages on Facebook, it seems like you are doing a prolific amount of work on the SCA side of things, and I'd like to congratulate you on that. Minute and a half till this is finished. This is going to look bad, and this smells horrible. By the way, I'm doing test cuts for a community member and running some testing. And they're not looking too good. Seconds. Let's see how badly this is going. Come on. Thanks. Yep, I'll send you my current project. Ooh. I love seeing stuff. I love seeing how creative everyone is. It's exciting to me. And I'm guessing this is the barony. Either way, it's looking really clean and tight. Shire of Misty Highlands, Shire of Hunter's Home, Crownlands, the Kingdom. Very nice, very cool. It's all of Athelmerk. Very cool. Ooh, Dave's done. Ugh. The worlds will be in gold. They're just penciled in right now. So yeah, this one didn't turn out quite so happy. Yuck. I mean, definitely cut through. Wow. So between these two, it looks like Alan, I think I may be cutting out some cuffs today. Nice. It looks like $20 per minute at 100% power. It's probably gonna be my best bet for a good cut. So I messed up the date from that. Oh, not at all. That's good. Let's do this. And so, yeah, 20 at 100%. Close. Actually, we don't even have to do that. Oh, let's do 5 by 5. By 0.25 and draw a straight line. And let's just make that 14. 14 will be 20 at 100. Now copy. Align top. And we'll make this so at 100%. 20 at 100%. 20 at 100%. Enter the and we're going to do one more test just to see what happens, and then we can end this. I do have the next piece in there, right? Yep. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 passes. So let's just see how that turns out. Might be too much heat buildup inside of the material. So many messages. Okay, we'll see what happens here. But, so yeah, I have a lot of projects going on, and a lot of them are all simultaneous. So, and I have a lot of weird stuff going on too. So we're going to see how things work out. But I think it's going to work out pretty good. This stinks though. Oh, I never switched over to. People have been talking here the entire time, and I just never switched over. I apologize. That is my fault. 3.5 minutes. Should be mostly done with these. And I know you can't hear it, but I love all the different noises the laser makes. And that's just a function of it moving that it makes these noises. But it almost sounds like it's singing, because the motors are kind of small and they're all belt driven. So when it's changing directions rapidly, I enjoy it. It makes me happy. Actually, while we're waiting on that, I can show you this one small thing that I'm going to be trying to do. I think I showed you guys this last week. Maybe not. But it's a design for just a little design I have in my mind for a lighting fixture. I think they'd be interesting. Where the light is always shining out. So it's more of a wash light than it is a direct light. And I think that makes a lot of difference. Yeah. Ah, boy. Let's see. Jill, our blood machine does similar at work, and I enjoy. Right? It almost sounds like it's talking to you, doesn't it? It makes me happy. I love it when my machines kind of talk to me because I give them names, and it feels like they have personality. It makes me happy. Seconds. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. So I think doing something nice on Patreon will be a very welcome change. And then just showing you the results at the end. I also have a lot of footage I need to edit and actually take the time to sit down here and edit it for YouTube. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. Oops. Went a little above where I thought I was going to. So, I mean, cut most of the way through. I think a couple more passes and it'd be a good cut. Yeah, I think if I had one more pass, that would have worked perfect. But then, these would be like the falls for the flogger or whatever. Gotta wait for it to dry, or become or cool off, or become less sticky. Did I get any? I almost got a couple through cuts on a few of these. Yeah, so I think one more good test run, and this will be I can consider this a success. one more run. Be good on that. But this is the week. So I have a lot of things going on, a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes that might detract from the total amount of time I get at the shop. So we're going to see how things work out. But things are looking really good and really bright so far. And I'm excited to see where the next 6 months lands us. Like, once we get into springtime, I think it's going to be a whole new ball game. But that's the week. So guys, thanks for watching. If you like to support this, if you want to see the stuff that's going to be going on Patreon here very soon, go to patreon.com/Knightsmith. Even $1 a month helps, and that'll get you access to most of the stuff, because I like having it as a general access kind of platform. So yeah, that's the week. I love seeing all your projects. Please keep making. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I really do. And thank you for helping make this world better. One kerf at a time. I'll see y'all later.